let's try this again. I've been trying to record this video for a while now. It is probably gonna be a longer running series of skincare stuff. So first off the bat, I am a big fan of Japanese and Korean skincare. To preface everything, my skin is combination leaning more towards oily usually. I do have dry spots when it's like super dry in the winter time. Reminds me I should probably set up the humidifier in this room. I suppose we should start with something called EMPTIES, which is usually like products that have been used up completely. I have a giant kind of backlog of things, so we're gonna see how fast I can run through everything. Leave me a comment if you have any questions or want me to do a full product review on what you see. Otherwise, I'm just gonna run through them very quickly with a couple of notes about it and what my expectations were before I started using it and my final opinion after. So let's get started. I'm gonna start with products called toners or lotions. They are products that you put on first on your skin to, after you wash it, to balance your pH usually. Face washes and things like that tend to be on the very basic side, so toners tend to have a little bit of a more aesthetic pH to kind of like bring it back to a neutral state, to your skin's neutral state, which is a little bit more acidic than like water. Like water's like 7 and your skin's probably like 5.5 or 6, something like that. But yeah, first product we have is the Sun by Me AHA-BHA-PHA 30 Days Miracle Toner. This is a cult favorite, or at least a very well-known product in Korean skincare and acne care. It is supposed to be a very kind of potent, maybe, sort of daily exfoliant. You're supposed to use it for 30 days. I guess daily, day and night. I'm not sure. It was enough. I went through this in about a little bit over a month. I used cotton pads with it. It has a lot of tea tree in it. It's supposed to kind of like take care of your pores, brighten your skin, gently exfoliate along with moisturize, and really help with acne. Basically is what the tea tree is for. The tea tree oil is supposed to prevent the bacteria that causes acne to die, or just prevent growth of it in a natural way. Tea tree oil usually does that. There's 150 milliliters of it. It does last you a decent amount of time even if you use it day and night, and if you don't use cotton pads, you could stretch it a little more because cotton pads will take up part of the product and you can't get it out because it'll absorb in the pad. So if you just put it on your palm, do that, you'll stretch the product a little longer beyond like a month and a half or whatever your frequency of use is. My thoughts on it before were hoping that it would just kind of keep acne in check. I do have acne. It's much less now. It's intermittent. So I was hoping to really push that down. Did it work? I'm not sure. Did it live up to the claims where, you know, it was exfoliating and brightening and all that? Possibly. I don't believe it was strong enough for my skin or what I wanted it to do for my skin. So it was fine. It's I know I've heard people with sensitive skin, this is a little strong, but if you have, I guess, like oilier skin and like more layers for the product to kind of like get through before the skin, it may kind of soften the intended effect of it. So, oops, there's so much stuff here, like, this is like months overdue. Did it work? Mildly, I suppose. It did keep my skin fairly moisturized. It didn't dry anything out, which was nice. So, it was fine. Was it a 30-day miracle? No, it wasn't. Next, we have the Sensitive Care Pore Solution Toner Pads by BELLAMONSTER. This was a product that was recommended by JBeauty, and she really loved them. This was like a holy grail product for her. So I thought I'd try it out. I wasn't expecting it to do a ton of stuff for me. It's supposed to be like for sensitive skin, it's supposed to calm your skin, it's supposed to kind of really just kind of chill any redness, inflammation, like topical inflammation, just kind of like calm it down a lot. There are 70 pads in there. The pads, I used it also, I can't use it. They were roughly the size of the container. And I guess, wow, okay, the pad would fit in the majority of your palm, like that almost. They were really nice. The quality of the pad itself was very smooth. I don't want to say it seemed like a compressed sort of cotton fiber sort of situation going on. Anyways, there was a lot of products. The smell was mostly inoffensive, but it did remind me of like spray cleaner, like bathroom kitchen spray cleaner, like not the lemony stuff, just like your non-specific scented like cleaner. I don't mind, it's just what it kept reminding me of. So I know for some people it smells kind of herbal. Sorry if I skewed your opinion of it because of what I said, but yeah, this is definitely really super nice for folks with sensitive skin. Yeah, it was fine. Would I get it again? No. I have so many other things I have to try, but this was fine. So yeah, this is, if you have sensitive skin, dry skin, it's fine. If you have oily skin, it's fine too. Will it do anything to address your dry skin or your oily skin? No, but if you need something a little bit more gentler to calm your skin down, it's fine. We have the momopuri lotion. I don't usually use a lot of Japanese skincare cosmetics because it's a little difficult for me to navigate their labeling. They call, whereas I've gotten used to the terminology for a lot of Korean beauty, Japanese beauty is still a little different. So let's say for this one they call it a lotion, but in Korea and the West we would consider this a toner. This is supposed to be like moisturizing and brightening, with a lot of peach essence and things like that. I can't read it. Maybe one day I will, but I can't read it right now. It's by BCL. This wasn't a terrible price. It was reasonable. It's also, I think, 200 milliliters, so a little bit bigger in terms of bottle, so it was like a couple bucks more. Again, it was fine. It's really cute. The bottle is really heckin' cute. I think I used this with cotton pads because it was super liquidy. It's fine to use skin to skin as well. Did it brighten my skin? Did it moisturize? I don't know about brighten, but it moisturized my skin, and that's what the line was for. The next category is essences. So essences come after your toning process usually, and it's supposed to be kind of like the second step of hydration. It's really just kind of putting all the minerals and vitamins and like goodies back into your skin after you balance it out. So this is your first step in adding back into it. And essences tend to be on the watery side in terms of consistency, and they take forever for me to go through because of this, because I do like to use them without cotton pads. I like to just put them onto my palm and like apply them directly into my skin if possible. So here we have Neogen's Real Ferment Micro Essence. This is 150 milliliters. Nice glass bottle. I'm pretty sure I have the box somewhere still because I'm a crazy person like that. It's supposed to just be good for your skin. I forget. It says a deeply hydrating, brightening essence that contains more than 93% naturally fermented ingredients, microbiome ferment complex to deliver instant skin benefits. This fermented essence is formulated with skin brighteners for glowing, supple skin. Did it do all that? Possibly. This stuff was just, it was great on the skin. I just realized I have a little bit left. It's like so hard to get that last little bit out. But yeah, it felt really nice. Like it was, I wonder if I can get this out. Ooh. As you can see, it's not like super watery. There's a little bit of viscosity to it, like just a barest bit, but it feels so nice on the skin. It's great. I definitely recommend this as like a nice innocuous sort of essence. Again, if you do have sensitive skin, just be wary of whenever it says brightening or offers brightening and things like that. I did notice when I switched from whatever I was using before to this, like I remember specifically that it did leave my skin like very, very like supple and like juicy. It was just like, it felt really nice on the skin. So would I get to this again? Possibly. I guess in the long run it would depend on what else I'm using now and in the next couple of months going forward, how they compare. But definitely this is great for summertime. It's heckin' light. You could layer it so easily and it's lovely. For lighter, hotter like days. Like it doesn't leave any residue, it doesn't feel sticky, it doesn't feel like anything. It just goes right into the skin and just does its job. So yeah, the next category is moisturizers. I don't usually get a lot of moisturizers. I like the Asian style, like chemical sunscreens, because they are very moisturizing and they literally act like a moisturizer plus SPF. So I tend to lean towards that, especially in the summertime. But it is not summertime. It is the dead of winter, as all the snow won't stop. So yeah, this was a moisturizer I was using since the summertime. I really kind of wish I dated it and really just wrote down how long it took me to use it. But it is the momopuri gel cream. There's 80 grams of it. I think this was probably in like the $13 to $16 range. I forget. But it does last a while. It is a gel cream. I have no more of it. I used it all up. But it was super light. There's a lovely, very delicate, light, like almost fruity scent to it. Semi-floral, like a fruity floral scent. Super light, super juicy as a gel cream. It was perfect for warmer months. It was transitional months before you start getting to the heavier creams. But this is the same brand as the toner. I think the only thing I'm missing from this, oh, I do have a face wash of it, but I'm not done with it yet. The face wash is fine. It's just a foaming face wash. They all kind of advertise the same thing for this brand, which is brightening and moisturizing. The moisturizer was fine. It was actually really nice in the summertime. It goes on cool. It doesn't get like super greasy. It didn't let my face get super greasy. 80 grams of the product. It's a lot. I'm not a big fan of like tub style ones because it's just a matter of convenience, and I'm a lazy person, so I started getting very liberal with it, with the use and application of it, because I was literally just trying to get through it at this point. Did it do what it said it was gonna do? Yeah, it was moisturizing. Was it brightening? I'm not sure. It's my skin, I can't say it's been dull because of, you know, the glisten of the oily T-zone. Kind of masked everything. It was okay. Are there other gel creams that I enjoy? I want to say yes. Can I recall them right now? Of course not. Would I buy this again? Probably not. I don't really see, like, it's not really standing out in my memory as to be a product that I would warrant a repeat purchase. I almost forgot. Sunscreens. So this is the last step that I do after all my skincare. This is the last bit of skincare. So I would do toner, essence, maybe a serum if I needed, maybe a moisturizer if I needed, and then this. Sunscreens are so important to the longevity and like health of your skin, regardless of tanning or not. It's just, sure, you're not trying to get a tan, but you trying to get that skin cancer? And I think so. So we have two here. One of them very controversial. The other one actually, something I found this past summer. So we'll start with the controversial one. I finished them I finished one before I started. I finished this one, then I moved to this one, but we'll talk about this one. Alright, so this is Purito's Centella Green Level Safe Sun, SPF 50, +++, PA++, whatever. There's a lot of hullabaloo about this brand right now, and I won't get too deep into it, but basically they're saying like the SPF, after going back and doing research or investigating it, I should say, is not accurate to what it says, which is when it says SPF 50 plus, PA++, basically, the more layers you apply, the more it protects, basically. I can't say it compounds it, but like it strengthens the effect. This formula was super nice. It goes on like a lightweight moisturizer, doesn't feel greasy, doesn't, you know, it just sucks right into your skin, becomes one with your skin. Great in that aspect. It does have a pretty strong herbal smell to it, which I don't mind, but I know some people it'll bother. So they do have a unscented version. Did it help protect against the sun? I guess so. I use this a lot in the fall where it was super sunny. It was pretty rainy, so even with the controversial actual SPF of only being like 19, this was sufficient. It's yeah, what I have gotten again, like if the circumstances around the efficacy were not available, possibly. The formula was fine, the smell was fine, like it was passable, but did it really stand out? Can't say it did. Now the other one, I have this weird thing where I use a lot of Korean skincare, but I generally stick to Japanese sun care. So I usually use the BeautyUV Aqua Rich, like the blue tube that, you know, is cheap and everywhere. You can get it easily. This one is by CANMAKE. Mermaid Skin Gel UV SPF with that 50 plus whatever. This was recommended by Michelle Phan when she did like a video of like her favorite sunscreens and things like that. This works fine. This works almost identically to Beauty's UV Aqua Rich. I don't know why I keep saying UV, but yeah, as opposed to the other one. It's a slightly smaller tube. It's 40 grams. I want to say the Beauty is like 50 grams. This one is 60 milliliters. I really don't know why they change. Like, maybe it's just Korean. Maybe it's the difference between like Korean and Japanese like packaging. Either way, 40 grams of this stuff. It goes on super light, and it's, yeah, it says Mermaid Skin Gel, and it's very light. It's very, I bought this as a 2-pack, so I'm using the second. As to, I don't know if it's supposed to be part of it, but I don't know, I'm just tricking my mind to it because of the name, but it's like really pearlescent, and if that's the case, if there's just like the tiniest bit of pearlescent for like folks with drier skin, because it kind of gives a little bit of a natural glow, in a very subtle way if possible. It's great. I guess I already did because I'm using a second tube, so yeah. Alrighty, so next we have treatments and masks. Basically like everything I listed before this, like toner, essence, face cream, sunscreen, are all essential to kind of like a daily routine. Whether you use them all is up to you. It's up to your preference and what your skin needs and whether you want to put in that much effort or not. But we come to it last, where we have the treatment products. These are like your sheet mask, your, I don't even want to say scrub because I don't use scrubs, your peels, things like that. So like I said, I have oily skin, so I do try to either use daily like gentle exfoliants or incorporate like a more powerful, dare I say, exfoliating method into my weekly skincare. So what we have here now, we're gonna start with some Neogen pads. These are, everyone in KBeauty knows about these, especially these top ones. That's the green tea gauze peeling, and the bottom one is the Acne Care Essence Pad. We're gonna start with the acne one. So it is the A Clear Soothing Essence Pad. I forget how, I think there was like 20 of them in here. It wasn't a lot. So these are double-sided gauze and a smooth weave, or smooth, I can't even say it's a weave, but it's a smoother side soaked in serum that is, I think it like said like birch or something like that, to kind of naturally keep the face bacteria free. It's supposed to calm your skin. It's supposed to prevent the bacteria that causes acne from growing. It's supposed to treat your acne. It's supposed to do a lot. I kind of needed this when I think it's towards the end of the year where I guess I was like stress breaking out. Didn't do anything. I used to kind of like daily, well, at night as a treatment for the month, and it was hard to tell because a lot of my breakouts happen here now, where my mask when I go to work touches my face. It actually never really happens anywhere else. It's just here where it makes contact with like my scarf, my jacket, my hoodies, my mask. Just is just a hotbed for breakouts. I still have some like healing scars, but that's something else. The serum was actually pretty nice. Did it reduce acne? Hard to tell because I was just breaking out a lot there. My issue was that this one uses the same gauze pads as this one, as a peel pad. If you have acne, it is almost naturally sensitive. It's just, it hurts sometimes, and if you're gonna put any sort of cotton pad on your skin, it cannot be this one. The gauze is hella rough. The smooth side is better, especially when it has the serum on it. The serum is a little thicker, like it's serum-y, like it's not essence-y, it's serum-y. I don't know what they wanted to do by using these pads. I don't know if they cheaped out or what their idea was. But if for some reason you get this, don't use this side. Use the hex pattern side, because this side will tear your acne up. I didn't get it. I really didn't understand why they did that. Like, I don't think this is an exfoliating product. I don't think it's their intention was for that, because it's not a wash off mask. I'm not sure, so I guess be wary if you have it, if you're gonna buy it, if it's on route, whatever, how much your skin could take, because my skin could take a lot, but it's, for me to say that this is rough, it's rough. I guess moving on to the one that it was intended for. So for this to have a pad like this, a dual-sided rough gauze side with a softer cotton side, it's all kind of, what am I saying? It's okay. It's a thinner solution than the acne one. This is a wash-off treatment. So you put it on, you massage with the pad, I guess, and you rinse it off. It says you're supposed to like leave it on for like a minute or something like that. I don't know. It's not, it doesn't really say. Either way, did it work? Yes and no. So with something like this, something like a scrub, something that uses like a physical exfoliant, it's all very topical. So basically, you're just kind of like smoothing things out on the surface, but not really maintaining it. So you're gonna smooth out your face that time, wash it off, you have smooth, soft, supple skin after, and then it just builds up again, which is why a lot of people tend to prefer chemical exfoliants, because in a weaker state, like as opposed, like in something that you could use daily, like a toner, daily gentle exfoliating will just constantly keep the buildup from building up, so your skin will stay smooth, basically. Yes, it worked to smooth out things. Did it last? No. Would I buy it again? No. I do advise against these products if you have sensitive skin, if you have like acne, like a lot of acne, like cystic acne, like just larger acnes at that. It'll tear your face up. Your best bet is to go with a chemical because the application is not as rough. So yeah, I got that during the summer. It took a while to finish because I really just did not care for it. It didn't really work all that great, and I was already like halfway through, and I was just like, ugh. I think there were like, how many pads are in here? There's 30 pads in there. It took like 2.5 months to finish 30 pads because I just couldn't bring myself to use it like more than twice a week at best. The rest of the treatment products I have is Saborino. This is a multi-pack of sheet masks. Very handy. Little door. There's still a lot of essence in there. It's like the milky type of essence, so it's very moisturizing. There were 28. Yeah, there were 28 of them in here. You put them on. You let them sit for a minute, and then you take them off. These are something that are kind of called like morning masks. It's like kind of like a cheat sheet, so to speak. It's like instead of going through all those steps of skincare, you put on the mask, leave it on for a minute, and then, you know, put some sunscreen on and head out the door. Did I leave it for a minute? No. What I did was I washed my face, I put toner on, I put essence on or whatever, put this on, go make coffee, you know, check on things downstairs, come back up like a couple minutes later, take it off, finish everything up, get dressed, and like, you know, by that time coffee was ready to go and I was ready to go. It's very easy to incorporate this into your daily routine, and this particular one, which is like white strawberry, I think it's a seasonal one, I'm not sure. They have a lot of it. They have like a lot of different limited edition ones and core ones, and it's very convenient. Like, I really enjoyed using this. This is a product that I did notice a difference where if there were days where I didn't have time to do it or just didn't feel like putting one on, my face didn't feel quite as moisturized. This is very moisturizing. And when I did, it felt very comfortable and moisturized. It stayed moisturized all day until, you know, the end of the day. Some notes about this product is that the scent is, it smells like candy. And it smells like a very specific candy. It smells like kind of like xylitol gum, if you know what I mean. It's like the gum with like the chilling effect, but like a fruit flavor instead of like a mint flavor. It has that smell. So if you know what I'm talking about, this is the smell of it. There is a slight cooling sensation, so do be careful if you have sensitive skin. It is supposed to brighten and moisturize and all that, so again, do be careful if you have sensitive skin. This was otherwise great for normal to dry skin. Will it do anything for your acne? Probably not, but during these winter months, this is actually a really kind of nice addition. They do have other ones where it's just like moisturizing. Sure, go ahead. I can't read it, so I can't. Oh. can't read this, so I may come back later with a translation. Oh no. But yes, I definitely recommend this, and I will buy this again. This particular one, maybe in wintertime. Maybe I'll try one of their ones for oily skin for summertime. Like, this is just very handy, and it's a lot more economical than like those individually packed sheets, especially if you use them pretty often. So yeah, this is great. My camera started dying. Sorry, battery dead, and those were my empties from probably about November. So thank you for watching all that long video. But like I said, if there's anything you're curious about, please leave a comment as soon as I can. I'll leave links as soon as I find them all for all the products. Yeah, after this, I'll be moving on to the things that I actually do use. So please look forward. Bye.